Hey everybody, welcome back to J&V Rock Out, and I'm Jay.
I'm B.
And I'm going to do part 2. And it's obvious it's going to be at least one more part to the other stuff from the Yellowstone that I collected.
Are you
So,
videos on that?
Yeah, well, this is only the second one.
Dang.
I
thought he was done.
Well, I mean, it's the second one of the other stuff, the Jaspers and Church and stuff like that. But I told everybody I would do. Yeah, I've still got enough to do one more, and this is a lot to get through on this one. So, anyways, nothing too awfully exciting in the rest of this stuff. Probably, I don't know. There might be some stuff once I wet it down and look at it up close that I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, if some of this stuff isn't workable, I'll probably just put it in the rock garden. And what I think I'm going to do, and I've said this one before too, I'm probably going to make a water feature in the rock garden, some kind of water feature, and these Montana rocks will be in that water feature because they look better wet, and if I'm not going to work them, I want them to be shown for the best way they can, and their natural habitat is the water, so, or water adjacent. Anyways, let's get turned around and see how this goes. All right. So I just kind of threw this stuff up here, and I'll just randomly go through it, but you see it dry. I'm going to just start spraying it down. I'll probably have to do some more spraying before it's all over with, but with my little pink spritzer. Okay, let's just start down here at the bottom and work my way up to the big ones that I grabbed out. So, a lot of this stuff is going to be sedimentary type stuff. But I thought it was cool. And, definitely stuff like this is going to go just in the rock garden. Ain't nothing much to look at. Just, you can tell it's sedimentary. But I thought that was cool on the top there. Same with this one. But that one was really super cool with all the pattern in it. Yeah. Couldn't resist that one. I don't know what that is. And if you do, let me know. Leave a comment. Educate me. It's almost like a wavy vesicular basalt, but I don't know. And then here's more of that plumy, agate, jasp agate type stuff. Maybe it's quartzite, I mean. I don't know, but, when you look at stuff like that and see that kind of detail, it makes you wonder what it might be. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can get this light down a little bit closer. That's probably just quartzite. I don't know. Dirt. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think about that? This was one of those real pink ones. Got a lot of pink in it. This is one that I might try to cut. Just see how. It's probably just going to look the same. It's probably quartzite. Still got some Yellowstone mud in it. I don't know. I just couldn't. When I picked these up, I knew that they weren't strictly Montana agate as everybody thinks of Montana agate, but they were just too interesting to me to just throw them back down. And I knew that I wanted some just interesting rocks to put in the rock garden, so from there, so leave me a comment with timestamps if you see something that I show that maybe I should cut, or if you know what something is. Yeah, I'm sure that this is just a sedimentary one, but there again, thought it was kind of charty and looked pretty. This one's definitely, I found like this right here, this one, I'll show you this one next to. Before you get it wet, it's really gray. It's almost like a waxy clay ball. It's very, very waxy and smooth, but it's really just gray. So I think it's just a type of chert that they have there. Same with this one. This one has a little bit of striping to it, like banding or something. So it might be a banded chert, but this one right here might actually be a decent candidate to cut and try to make some cabs out of. Although it does look a little fractured, so I don't know. Couldn't pass that up. And I'll get to that big one in a minute. I'm not sure why I picked this one up. I guess it looked, because it doesn't feel too waxy. I guess there was a little bit of color there that made me wonder about it, so I picked it up and took the bag. You know, it's been a few weeks now, and some of these things I'm going to be look at now, and I'm going to be like, why did I bring that home? I don't know. I know why I did this one, because it's stripy. You know, it's kind of brown, but the stripes kind of look red. And it doesn't show on camera as the same color that I see it as off camera, because those little stripy bands that you see that look brown on this camera to me look a lot more red in person. The whole rock looks like a maroonish color, and those stripes look a little brighter maroon, I guess. Reddish. And then I think this actually was both these. I think these might have been from Bear Canyon. Actually, they got tossed in there. Just some quartz, basically. I don't know why I brought those home. But little sedimentary rock. Some of this stuff is pretty interesting. Some of it's just like, okay. I don't know about that one. It just looks silicated, I guess. I think this right here is just a chunk of quartz that's been tumbled. I don't know if that's agate or not, but I mean, it wouldn't help to shine a light on it because I think that, even quartz is going to show light pass through it. But that would be a candidate to maybe tumble. I don't know. I thought this one was cool the way it's shaped. Still sedimentary rock, but it'd be a good worry stone. Thumb fits right in that little groove perfectly. I liked it. Here's another one just like that one, pretty much. Got a little yellow on it. Almost plumy looking stuff in there. I don't know if that's a quartzite or if that's some kind of chalcedony. Same with this one, looks more like quartzite, but see where it's fractured. Don't usually pick up quartzite, but I will pick up some occasionally. This one's pretty smooth. Probably still yet just another quartzite, but a little bit of different variation in colors that's on it. In it. Same thing. It's got some, almost looks like moss in there, don't it? It doesn't have the exterior to make me think it's an agate, though. Might have to cut this one. Let's see what this looks like with the... Get the right... I don't know if that's helping or hurting. Trying to see if that might be moss in there, but I don't know. Why can't they just make a flashlight with one setting? More quartzite, probably. More of that yellow. And then I know that this is definitely chert. It's so waxy. If it's not chert, then it's definitely a jasper, just a brown jasper or something. But this is kind of like the colors more like chert that we find around here. But it's so smooth and river tumbled that I just had to bring this thing home. I like it. I'm trying to save some of the what I think is the better ones towards the end. It almost looks like it could have been a fossil in there or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's looking awful fossily to me. This one's interesting. Yeah, that's especially right in there. Through the top like that. I don't think that that's just quartzite. I think that that is something. Another just brownish, smooth rock. Little bits of color here and there. Probably just sedimentary or something. Another brown one. This one's got a little bit more stripiness to it. It's a little bit more waxy. If I thought it was cool, I brought it home. little bit of wavy lines through that. I don't think it's agate, but I thought it was interesting enough to throw it in the bag, even though it's little. Alright, I'm pretty sure that this is Unicat. And I thought it was really cool because I've never collected Unicat before. You can see just how green that is. It looks more pink and green, especially all this in here. That camera is not showing, like from here, in between that green line and greenish yellow and this greenish yellow, all this right here and all this right here in person is very pink. And there's even pink splotches through this green. You can see a little bit more pink when I get closer. But you can't see it like you can in person. It just shows up so much more pink. The green's really showing good. The green's actually showing more green on the camera than it is in person. But yeah, I had to get that one. And I think this is just a granite. And there again, this thing is so pink. It is very pink, but it is not showing up as pink on this camera, on this phone camera. So, yeah, that whole thing, there's dark lines through it, but the rest of that is all pink in person. Everything, all that lighter color stuff in there is all really pink in person. That's just weird the way that don't show that good. All right, let's show this little one here. I think I had something similar to this one. God almighty, what the heck? On that last batch, where it had that speckling in it like that. That one's pretty cool. It's little, but I like how it's got those platelet looking colorations. Nice little red and yellow right there. Look at that. Those little platelets of red. That's so cool. And I think this one's probably just a granitoid type rock too, but this probably ain't gonna show up either. But this is so reddish pink. And it is super cool to me. Is this just granite? Or would this classify as a sort of type of jasp agate or something maybe? Quartz veining going through it. Oh, that thing's cool. And then I love the color of this one right here. I don't know if this is jasper, but I just love the color of it, and I just had to bring it home. And there again, it's showing in person different. It's more maroon and it's almost orangey looking on camera to me. It's fairly smooth, but it's not quite what I would call totally waxy to make me think jasper. But the color is just so saturated that I was pretty fascinated with it, and I had to bring it. And this one right here, I'll show you since it's dried out. It's just a dark gray with this veining through it. But when you get it wet, it almost looks like a grayish green. And I just thought that striping or whatever, veining, looks pretty cool the way it was. I would really like to know what this is and why it looks like this. Because that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and show this big old gray thing. See, it's so smooth and waxy. But it's just almost solid gray. Like a big lump of clay that just solidified and baked and kept that gray color. And then most likely that's probably what this stuff was. This big old chunk of clay. But I liked it. Alright, let's show this because I'm pretty sure this is definitely at least a jasper, jasper agate or something. And I was definitely looking for stuff like this. The red and yellow mixture stuff. Yeah, that's pretty. Yep. And which one next? Let's do this one. I have to get this one wet again. You know, if this is quartzite, that's a big chunk of quartzite, but then it's got some good red in it and yellow and almost that plumy look to it in places. So I don't know. I probably wasted my energy grabbing it, but I liked it. And there's some interesting features to it that made me want to bring it home, even though it is heavy. Same with this one. This one almost had me fooled because I thought it was pet wood. I really thought it was petrified wood at first, but then I don't think it is, but I'm almost not convinced it's not. The color is what mainly makes me think it's not. I really don't see any good, like, true ring structure in it, but it's really, really grainy. So if this is a big, huge piece of quartzite or something quartzy like that, I don't know. The color's throwing me off. The shape, size, I just don't know. That's so dirty, almighty. See, I mean, I don't think it's wood. I don't know. You guys tell me. And this thing is just like a mixture. I think it's got like basalt or something on top of it with some almost jaspery features down here or something. Let me try to turn that around. You see all this stuff up here looks like a holster rock, or I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. And then this big old chunk is very smooth in areas. It is so weird. I almost thought it was like a brachiated piece of petrified wood slash, I don't know if it would be almost like one of those trifecta rocks with jasper and agate and petrified wood. And I really wish I could have had Theo or Kate or somebody look at this one. I don't know. You guys, somebody tell me what you think. Because that is interesting to me. Getting water all over the place. Okay, guys, let me get this turned around and end this video. Okay, well, I just decided to kind of glance at this stuff in the UV and look at this. Let me see how to best hold this. Look at that. That was that piece of quartz looking stuff. It's that other piece of quartz looking stuff that I said I might have brought from Bear Canyon. How do I hold this to show it best? Let me hold this with my left and this with my right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then here's one of the weird ones that thought could be quartzite or something. That was all the chunk of quartz looking thing. That thing's got some crazy UV. God, a lot of this stuff's got some crazy UV. Look at that. Look at this big chunk. Holy crap, look how red that is. This thing here had a little bit. Let's see if any of this other stuff down here closer did. A little bit with that one. Some of the like inclusion type stuff. This one definitely. That one's trying to show something. Look at that big old chunk. Holy crap. Look how red that is. Dang. Yeah. The rest of it wasn't too much. Let's see if there's any. Well, that shows. Well, not really. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, guys, I hope you liked that stuff. I was surprised by the UV on a couple of those. Maybe not as interesting on some of those as the first video. I still have maybe not quite as much. I definitely don't have as many big ones to show. But I got to figure out what to do with this stuff so I can, because I don't want to put it in on top of this other bucket where I'm getting this stuff out of.
Another bucket.
And she's going to need the table because she's going to do some filming this week.
Yeah.
So
as soon as I get my thing done.
Maybe I can put them in that bucket for now or something.
Lord.
Or just I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways.
We need a bigger building.
Please leave me some comments and tell me what you think on some of this stuff. And if you are familiar with this material, hunt the Yellowstone, let me know what you think about some of this stuff. Because like that last rock I showed, I'm really interested to know more about that one. And a couple others. I know that most of this stuff is nothing probably most people would want to collect, but since that was my first time, I wanted to bring this stuff home to have a variety of colors, variety of rocks, of to put in the rock garden. Most of this stuff isn't going to be something I can really work or do anything with, but I was tickled to find Unicite. I'm pretty sure that that's what that one was, and I really wanted to find more and better jaspers, but I'm happy with what I did find. I'm tickled that I found anything, especially the petwood and the agates that I found. So one more video and I will be done with this little series, and I don't know if I'll do that next week, next weekend or whatever. But
Jeff is coming down next weekend.
I know, but I could still. They ain't gonna be here all night. And I don't think they'll spend the night.
No, it's gonna work.
Yeah. So, anyways, leave us a comment. I'm Jay.
I'm V.
Thanks for watching, guys. Leave us a thumbs up.
If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Also, subscribe to
JMV
JMV Rock Hounding Shorts. Contact us on Instagram, JMV Rock Hounding. On TikTok, JMV Rock Hounding. You can PM on either one of them. You can send an email to jmbrockhounding@gmail.com. It's all in the description of the channel.
Facebook.
And yeah, also on Facebook, JMB Rock Hounding. So, but you're going to be more successful either messaging her, because she controls the Facebook page, on Messenger or email. That'll be her. If you try to get a hold of us on Instagram or TikTok, that'll be me. So either way, just, contact us if you need to.
Yep.
Let us know some details. Give some timestamps on some of this stuff. All right, later. Bye.
Bye.